How you doing, guys? Professor EDC with another BLADE-OSOPHY Sunday. And, well, I've been kind of busy, as you may have noticed, or maybe not. But I'm launching soon, I hope, a digital magazine in Spanish for Latin America and Spain. And well, it takes a lot of studying, investigation, research, and learning the ropes of a magazine, of a digital magazine. And it's pretty exciting, but at the same time, it's a lot. It's time consuming, and that's the reason we didn't have a BLADE-OSOPHY Sunday last Sunday. And also because of this and the sales I have to do, it gets kind of hectic and all. But anyways, I did not find a topic, and this is something that I want to mention because I try to be honest and sincere and realistic and provide content that is real and that is just honest, you know. So when combining blades and the everyday philosophy, it has a rather it has its difficulty, you know. And sometimes my life is kind of hectic, and sometimes I just don't find the thread and unite these both wonderful topics. And I do not want to, you know, just make something up and fill it in and just throw it out there. I'm a pretty responsible person, and I try to do my best, but I also want to be natural and, like I said, give you worthy content. At least that's in my opinion, and that's what I try to give you and share with you guys. Some of you may not agree, and that's okay. There are plenty of other channels, so you know, to each their own. But anyways, today's topic is something that constantly comes up in my life, and it's pretty bothersome, and that's how much is enough, how many knives are enough. And this came up recently because well, this I added recently to my collection, and I love this Cold Steel 8015. It's freaking wonderful. I love this tank. It's just just fantastic, you know. Tough. It's like a panther. And but in the past, in the when I used to teach in school and in the outdoors particularly, this would be used every single day. And today I have a wonderful collection, a decent, small but decent collection, I think. And I use my blades less, and that saddens me, and it gets me angry as well, because I'm a user, and because of the channel and because of other things that I have to try some steels for the diamond pastes I'm going to sell here. I have fallen into the collector role, and to be quite honest, I don't like it. I don't like it because I don't get to use my knives as in the past, as I was used to, and that's giving me a hard time. And you know, it's just bothersome. And in the past, I've gotten rid of some knives. I've sold, I've traded, I've given away, and I'm getting to that point once again. Of course, this has served me because my taste has improved little by little, and by studying and by doing research and having many blades go through the channel and through my hands and testing them, that has helped me improve my tastes and the way I see, I observe and think of blades. And that's fantastic. That part of collecting is fantastic. I really appreciate that because it's knowledge, and it has refined my taste. And therefore, since my economical power is less than before, so I have to save up more through longer periods of time and be more specific in what I buy. Many of the blades you see here, most of them are for sale. Not here, but the ones, all the videos, those small videos that are first impressions, those are for sale. And that's how I'm doing my living right now. And but it is something that helps me to improve my tastes. And at the same time, when I improve my taste, I realize I don't need as much. That's just me. And I know many will disagree, and that's okay. But, you know, if I'm quite honest, I have more than enough knives with what I have right here. 7 blades. That's more than enough. My magazine is going to be, the name of the magazine is 13 Blades. And why 13? Because 13 is a magical number. And it is also a number I would like to arrive to reduce my collection to 13 blades. Just my user collection. I may have some blades for comparison in the channel. And even that thought bothers me, you know? It's just exasperating. Because I really want to use my blades, and just I've also come to realize I don't need so much to be happy, to be satisfied. I can be satisfied with just what I have here. But at the same time, with all that's going on and the path I have chosen, that's something that is opposed to what I want in the sense of my collection. 13 blades that I use, that I get, that they age with me, that they become my my friends, my, that good old blade that that our grandpas had, and which was usually the Buck 110, or perhaps some traditional knife, or perhaps something else, but that aged well with them. That's what I want as a user and as my main collection. But on the other hand, I can't deny that I have to keep on trying different knives, different blades. that this gives me knowledge, and because I learn from each one of those blades, whether they are how do you say, not cheap, but budget friendly, or they are expensive knives. I've in the past, when I had more resources, I set a limit of $1,200 to, that would be the most expensive knife I would ever buy. That still is the case. Of course, it's out of my reality right now, but hope things improve and get better. But that's still my ceiling right there. $1,200, $1,300 tops. 13 again. And those blades, the blades that I will show on the channel, they're gonna go through, like many others have gone through, and I've held them and I've tested them and I've kept them for a while, and then I sell them a bit cheaper. I do take care of my blades, all of them. I do use them, but I do give them their necessary care. But it is controversial. I don't know if this happens to any of you. But what I can see is that it keeps me balanced, that it keeps me centered and focused. I don't, when I started collecting and using, I was able to buy a blade, a folder every week or every 2 weeks, more or less. The most expensive, perhaps every 2 weeks, because I had the resources. And now it's very different, but now I have better stuff, and it keeps me on check to have limited resources, to be able to use what I have and experience what I have, and not just have it in my wall. I do respect anyone who collects and doesn't use and may have 600 or 1,000 blades, doesn't matter. I do respect those type of collectors, but it's not the type of collector that I am or that I want to be. Blades will keep going through the channel, as I am also trying to share all of this information for my Spanish-speaking audience mainly, but I am also very happy and proud to be part of the English-speaking community and of this knife community, and just trying to share content that might be worth a thought or worth something, and not just some trash content that there's so much of that nowadays. And well, this controversy, like I said, keeps me in check, or on check. Keeps me checked, and keeps me balanced. That's what I want to get to. It just keeps me balanced, because in nature doesn't have a perfect balance, but nature balances constantly. And I am also, apart from being a professor, I'm also a permaculture designer, and I had the opportunity to design a couple of ranches and at different places, ecosystems. And one of those things that I learned in nature experientially was precisely that nature keeps on balancing without rest, without stop. And that's exactly the same, I think, in my life and in the case of human balance. It's something that we do constantly, every day, every moment to moment. And it's not something that, like a nirvana, that we just arrive there and that's it. But rather something we do continuously. And that I appreciate a lot. That trying to keep balance in my life. And to have an idea of, for example, I can be happy with this 7 blades. I can be happy with just one of these blades for the rest of my life. And sorry, I can also be happy without any blade. A student of mine asked me, sorry, an interesting question that I'm still thinking, and that's it's exciting to walk the path to the answer. And that was, sorry, I was drinking coffee. Professor, now that you found Excalibur, what's next? And that question is still walking with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and expect a surprise during the week. Professor EDC out.